Hey guys, I got another game of Search and Destroy. But unfortunately, I do speed up some parts of the video. Most notably, the second round where all I do is call in a spy plane and counter spy plane, followed by dying afterwards, and then some time has passed since I died, so I decided that it will be wise to speed it up and enter the next round, where I'm actually doing something proactive. And also the last round, I speed up a good chunk of the walking, and I slowed down the video so that you can see my last kill before I get my last death. Mind you, I'm also I record this match in theater mode, so I was actually waiting for the match to stop playing back to me. And I don't know when it stopped playing back to me because I saw this black screen, and then some time has passed and I finally decided that I'll pull up the scoreboard and stop watching the match in theater mode and stop recording as well. So anyway, I am playing Search and Destroy again, this time on launch. And I go 12-2, which to me, I think it's a pretty darn good score. Unfortunately, I'm not an avid Search player, as I mentioned before. So for me, getting 12-2 or any good game of Search is merely luck. And I'm not very consistent between Search games as opposed to Domination or even Team Deathmatch, where I might get a good score or at least go positive in a good way. So if you're looking for Search tactics, then don't expect my Search and Destroy videos to have them. In fact, if I were to give Search tactics in any future Search and Destroy videos, the first thing you should do right away is completely disregard them, and do not take me too seriously when I do talk about Search tactics. That would be my advice to you for Search and Destroy. So I actually had this other Search game I recorded, and well, not recorded actually, but I put into my file share, and it was also on launch. I thought it wasn't that great and replaced it with another Search game which was by far much better, but it was redeeming for the fact that it was probably the only comeback match I ever had. It was a pretty darn good comeback too, because what happened was that the other team took the first 3 rounds, and one of the guys on their team, his current score after round 3 was like 9-0, and he claimed the 3rd round by defusing the bomb that my teammate planted. So yep, here's this guy who's doing really good, and the other team is looking to surely win. But then, by some stroke of luck or magic, my teammates somehow get their act together, and then we pull through and win the next 4 rounds, despite the fact that we had a 3-round handicap and disadvantage. Can you imagine that? Winning the next 4 rounds straight, when the other team, all the other team needs to do is just win 1 more round to win the match. I don't know about you though, but if I were that guy who went 9-0 and then he ended up losing 4 rounds straight, going 9-4 instead of 9-0 flawless, then I think the first thing I would do is put down my controller and stop playing Call of Duty. But actually I'm not really like that, as I'm pretty persistent. If I want to get a good game, I try my hardest to do so. But seriously, I think after what that guy gone through, I would call it quits if I were in his shoes and stop playing because I'd be terribly embarrassed to even think of playing another match when I had a good lead and then I did terrible at the end. So yep, this is game. My final score again is 12-2. Thank you for watching, and cheese out.